You know, there's this nice saying that a bird needs two wings, and that means we need wisdom and we need compassion. So one thing is compassion, you know, you can say is the point, empathy with others, connectedness, being useful to the world, you know. That's the in a way that's the goal. But that's not enough. Compassion is not enough. Meaning well is not enough, as Lama Zopa says. You need wisdom first. So what's that? Well, that's mainly what we talk about, which is getting to know yourself, unpacking, unraveling your own mind, distinguishing between your neuroses and your attachment and your fears and your anger and your anxiety and your love and your compassion and your self-confidence. So it's a progressive kind of approach, you know. It's got to start here. How can you help others if you can't help yourself? How can you help others with their anger if you don't know your own? How can you help others with their anxiety if you haven't understood your own? It's sort of clear, you know. So then when we need to practice this empathy and with compassion, maybe we're not that qualified, then what does it look like? Well, it's easy to have empathy and compassion for people who are being harmed or poor or sick, you know, in other words, the innocent victims. But it's not, almost impossible, isn't it? And why would we, you think, have empathy, compassion for the harmers, for the mean ones, for the ex-boyfriend, for the horrible person, the guy who kicks the dog? That's the difficult part, you know. So what's involved in that is the more, from the wisdom wing point of view, that you understand your own angers, your own hurt, and look at anything you've ever done, to ever harm anybody, even slightly. It's because of those. It's because of your anger and your despair and your anxiety and so on. That's why you then lash out or harm others. So when you know that for yourself, that that's what causes you suffering and what causes you to harm others, then you can have empathy for others. Doesn't mean you have to pat them on the head, keep away from them. They may be crazy. But it's like an explanation of why people do things, why, you know. It's got to start with here.